Back on Q's TV, getting ready for game 2 of the year with Tim Barber. And Tim had your first multi-goal game in a Q's uniform last week and busted out in a big way with 5 points. How did it feel really to be on that important job of first midfield and busting out as you did?
Yeah, it felt really good. I guess gained some confidence going into the year here. And last year we had first-line middies who were all Americans. I mean, we had three of the high lacrosse IQ guys and then an attack that no one could stop. So didn't really have the pressure to have to go to the goal every time. But I think having the confidence going into that game helped me out a lot.
How much has changed? Because you mentioned that last year. I mean, you were good for a goal pretty much literally every game, but the first midfield did so much. How much more gets put on you in this first unit this year with all of them gone?
I think a lot. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of doubters out there, and we have to step up. And I think our first midfield line did, and even our second. And I know there's guys like Sergio and Nick Mariano did a great job as well and put up their points. And I think we all have the confidence this year.
Going into the game, I think we're all kind of intrigued to see where Dylan Donahue would slot in his role this year with little changes on there. And then he goes 9 points in the first game. How much is he just opening things up for everybody on offense right now?
Yeah, Dylan definitely gets his points one way or the other. Four goals, 5 assists. I think that speaks a lot about him. He can go to the net and score, but when he has to move the ball, he definitely can. And Dylan's been like that his whole life. I've known him since he was little, and he's not just a goal scorer, not just a passer. He's got a little bit of everything in him.
Most of the questions coming into the season were on offense because, as you said, it's just everyone that you lost. What does it say about that group that you were able to come out and put up 18 in the first game and just sort of pick up where last year's group left off?
Yeah, I think it says a lot. I think it just shows that whatever people have to say about us losing so many guys, it doesn't really matter to us. This is a new team. We have the same goal of winning a national championship, but we need to focus one day at a time, one game at a time.
All right, what do you know about this Albany team? We've spent so many years talking about guys named Thompson. They finally run out of them. So what is Albany coming into the Dome this year?
Obviously, they're still a really good team. They don't have the Thompsons, but they definitely have some threats. I played with a couple of the guys at OCC, like Seth Oakes, and I know what he can do. He's a pretty dangerous lacrosse player. So I think they're still, even without Thompsons, they're still a great lacrosse team, and it's going to be a test for us, our first major test of the year.
And Blaze Reardon's as exciting as you want to get in the goal. Does that keep you on your toes as a midi that he might take off down the field against you?
Yeah, it does. I mean, he's a different type of goalie. Not many goalies want to run out of the cage, and even with his size, he wants to go down, especially we saw it last year in the playoffs. He went down against Cornell and scored a goal, and I think we'd like to prevent that, but definitely need to work on preventing him from going down the field and scoring on us.
All right, Tim, a great opener for you. Keep it going here in game 2.
Awesome, thank you.